Alright, so this lens is not going to work. Hold on. Okay, I think we are about there. A little overexposed. Let's step down the aperture just a touch. It's kind of darker on my face. That's good for you guys. Okay, I want to try something new with my microphone. I usually clip it here on my shirt, and then as I talk a lot, being old, I start to get out of breath, and I'll breathe in and it's like, and I sound like the smoker lady from Kingpin, and I always have to edit those out, which gets to be like a major pain in the butt. And no, I don't smoke, but you know, I'm getting close to 50, so maybe that has something to do with it. Anyway, let's try something real quick. And I do leave the dead cat on top just because it helps when it's below your clothes, rustling around, get rid of that rubbing, scuffling sound. Hope I didn't blind go with that. Should have advised you to put your sunglasses on before I took my hat off. That looks like it pokes out a little bit like I have a middle breast. But you know what? We're gonna go with it today. There's your coffee montage for you. Good thing about mustaches is you always have coffee in there for later. Just kidding. See, it's all gone. Okay, so you may be asking yourself, Steve, what's the point of the video? We're not here to watch you cut string and set your microphone and, you know, throw stuff around. The reason we're here today is because I'm going to spray paint a UV filter. And you might ask, well, geez, Steve, why are you going to do that? It's not very good for the UV filter, is it? No, it's not. But I'm not going to paint it a lot. I've been watching a lot of tutorials, and it seems like all your big YouTubers, Tato Jet and Casey Neistat and Peter McKinnon and Peter Lindgren, they all use these black pro mist filters, which kind of soften the edges of your images, giving you less digital look and more towards the film look. And I tend to like the vintage looks because I am vintage. What you do is, you take a cheap filter. I found this set of Vivitar series at the thrift store for about $5. You find the clear. This is just a clear UV filter. And most people say you just like spray some hairspray in the air and you waft it through the lens and you get it on the inside of the lens, and those little specks will cause that softening. I want to kind of like take it up a notch, you know. I don't like doing exactly what everybody else does. So what I'm going to try is metallic finish bronze spray paint. And hopefully I get it right the first time, because if not, it's going to be a pain in the butt to get the bad paint off of this. So let's try it. This should be able to be done in 3 simple steps. Step 1 is you just want to clean your super cheap lens. A really cheap UV filter is your best option because you're at really no loss if you do mess it up. So step 1 is clean it. Step 2, get out your spray paint and shake it. Okay, and then step 3, from what I've seen, is you spray the paint in the air and then you bring the lens through it. I don't know. I'm gonna get messy. Let's try it. I'm not getting anything on there. Oh, I might have got a little bit that time. I don't know if you can see that or not. I doubt it. But we do have some bronze paint on there. Let's see if I can focus on this. You can see we do have some specks on there. I don't want to go any heavier than that, or I'm going to be sitting there with my wife's nail polish, pissing her off trying to clean my lens. The only thing left to do is just let's stick it on the camera and see if it makes a difference. And here's the magic. We have the filter on with the bronze flecks. I didn't want to go too heavy with it because I don't want it to be distracting or overdone. How does it look? Does it make me look youthful and young again? Not very likely. Can you see like that hazy glow effect that it's supposed to be creating, especially around the light up here, okay? And now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take the filter off and see if we can see a difference. Real time. And this is with the filter off. Did the image change? We never shut the camera off, we didn't change the settings. We're using a manual lens with manual settings in the camera. So nothing should be changing camera-wise. How does it look? Oh man, I got bronze paint on my lens. Okay, so let me put this bad boy back on right here. Already got enough spray paint on my freaking camera lens. Might as well just spray paint the whole thing now. I just stuck it back on and ta-da! How does it look? I just reviewed the footage and I can see that ever so slight like glow and softening of my face. When you review the footage, I'm going to try to do a side-by-side and look at the two. You probably have already seen the side-by-side at this point, but look at the side-by-side, and if you look at like the lines in my face, it just kind of softens that a little bit. Also gives it more like a warmer like glow. It just seems like it changes the color ever so slightly as well. But anyway, it's something I'm going to use in the future. I definitely think it helps out some to give you that more cinematic film look, film feel. It does knock down the digitization a little bit and makes it, you know, feel a little more human, I guess you could say. But anyway, this was a fun little project. I'm Steve WB, and I'm out.